welcome to my channel, Sew for Serenity, where I talk to you about my sewing journey. Welcome back if you're a regular viewer, and if you're new here, I hope you enjoy this vlog and consider subscribing. So welcome to this week's Friday Sews, and I am filming this on a Friday. I'm a bit more put together than I usually am, because in about 20 minutes, Becky's going to be coming from What Beck Sews, and we are off into Birmingham to meet the lovely Christine from Gemini Stitches and also Sam from Sequin Girly Creates, who I have not met either of them in person before. So I'm very excited about that. We've got the Guthrie and Garney designer sample sale exclusive event this evening at 6:30, I think it is. So we thought we'd make a day of it and meet up with them. So I am literally filming this and then I'm going to be going out. So what I'm wearing today is I'm wearing my hinterland dress made out of this linen fabric in this like pewter colour, and I've got my Tatty Divine necklace on, and I'm going to be wearing, for a pop of colour, I'm going to be wearing my Nova coat with the pink leopard print. Right then, so Friday Sews is where I talk to you about what I've been doing in the world of sewing this week and what my plans are for the week ahead. So this week was quite an exciting week. On Sunday, I went to the Fabric Boutique, which is a wonderfully gorgeous boutique in Ashby de la Zouch. It used to be called Sew Your Own Wardrobe, and it was run by, I think her name's Angela, but yeah, she sold it and the lovely Emma purchased it, and it's been a year old. So it was a year old on Sunday, and I headed along. I was going to go on my own, but then I put a little shout out in one of my sewing chats, and Heather, the lovely Heather from the Sewing Social that I go to in Staffordshire, came with me. Or she's only around the corner, so she met me there. And it was absolutely brilliant. I've got a little bit of footage here to show you. And they had cake, champagne, coffee, teas. They had all the fabrics out down below. They had a beautiful photo kind of, I want to say booth, but not a booth, like a photo stand. So it's basically a little post box with all balloons, and obviously you could go and have your photograph took there, which me and Heather did. And then obviously looking at fabric, chatting, and saw a few of my subscribers. So hello ladies, you know who you are. And the other thing that I did was they'd advertised that Chelsea, who is, I forget the name now, hold on, Radiantly Me by Chelsea. She is a fellow sewist who has recently started doing people's colours, which I know is a big thing at the moment. I know a few ladies have had it done. Rachel from Stitched Up, and also Ruana's had it done. And I also know Sarah from Sew Style is having hers refreshed. And they were doing she was doing an express service for £40. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm keen to really know what my colours are. And long story short, I had my colours done and the results were really interesting. Now, I've always thought that my colours were kind of mustards, khakis, etc., which I'm not saying they aren't, because I don't think they don't not suit me. But obviously I've gone darker with my hair colour now, which I'm probably going to keep. And I was keen to get them done properly, because having them done on an app, you know, on a free app, probably aren't the most reliable. So Colour Me Beautiful is the company. And I think they're quite a big company actually. And they work in the way where they basically give you a primary and a secondary. So the primary options are clear, soft, I'm going to be killing this now, clear, soft, warm, deep, can't remember, I'm going to put them up here. And then you have a secondary. Well, to find out your secondary colour, you have to upgrade to the full service, and that's when you come into the palette of autumn, winter, etc. But I just had the express done, but as a result of this I am going to upgrade because it was fascinating. So very, very interestingly, what she's saying is, because I have contrasting complexion, so I have very green eyes, dark hair, quite not very pale skin, quite warm skin, I come under clear. So what that means is that I can wear bright colours or and a lot of the colours that I wear, I can wear black and white, which is good, and pewter. This is in my colour palette, but I have to wear them with a contrast. So a contrast could be these glasses, for example, are a contrast. They're a dark contrast to what I'm wearing. A bright pink coat, for example, bright pink lipstick, bright red lipstick, and then you get basically this little card which has got your 10 colour wheel on it, and you can see that the colours, you can wear the colours on their own, but they look exceptionally good with the contrast of the black against it. So we basically went through that, and then it's got like your lipstick on the back as well, and your makeup colours, and it was really, really fascinating. When she's holding the colours up in front of you, she holds them up and your face completely changes. It's so weird. You know, I knew like that you would feel good in certain colours, but to actually see your whole face change, like looking washed out when you put some colours up, and looking really bright when other colours were put against my face. And it also made me start to realise why I've started to embrace the bright pink lipstick, why I've embracing the red lipstick, and also why I've started to embrace some more bolder colours. I think there's two things there. I think hanging around with Becky from What Beck Sews, she loves vibrant colours. I think that's really encouraging me to explore colours anyway. So I think I was going down that route anyway, but this has really given me the confidence to say, actually, yes, brighter colours do suit me. So you can see there, they're the 10 colours in my palette, but I'm going to upgrade with Chelsea. I'm booked in for a few weeks to have the full service. So I think once I've got that, I'll do a full review on it, but I just wanted to let you know about it now. But it was really, really interesting. I really enjoyed it. I'll leave Chelsea's details in the notes below, so if you want to get in touch with her. She's local to my area, but they do have consultants across the whole country if you want to use Colour Me. Colour Me Beautiful. So yeah, so I had my colours done, which then meant when I went on to buy fabric, I completely changed my mind on what I was buying. So I'm going to put a picture in here of the fabric that I planned to buy when I went there. It was a very beigey neutral coloured dog tooth, or houndstooth, which yeah, I ended up not buying because I couldn't once I'd had these colours done. So the things that I got, first of all, I went upstairs and they had some of the old underwear stock and lace stock. So I purchased this. I couldn't resist it. And this was before I had my colours come, which is quite interesting. So it's just a navy piece of lace, non-stretch, for like a bralette or something. And she was just doing them really cheaply. So I just bought them. I think it was £5 for those 2 meters of lace. So yeah, I just saw that and couldn't resist it. And then there was this iron-on transfer. You know I love an iron-on transfer, but I just thought that was so funny. What? I just see that going on like a black jumper or something, because sometimes that's how I feel. So I got that. And then I decided to have a look at the fabrics. And I tell you what, I was really confused because everything that I normally would not look at, I needed to look at. But first of all, I got this fabric, which I've had my eye on for a while. I've got it in a grey black colour, and I just love it. And it's this jacquard. It's got a little bit of stretch in it, and they've got it in the navy, and I'm really loving navy. So I just decided to get this. I got myself, I think it's 2.5 meters of it. Yeah, it's got stretch there. And I'm thinking a really nice pair of trousers. Maybe the Pietras in this would be really nice, a wide leg trouser. So I'm thinking that's what I might make with that. And then I can do my pop of colour on the top. Navy is in my palette, but yeah, I need to have a contrasting pop of colour with it. So yeah, I got that, love it. And I think they had it in a couple of other colours, but yeah, I love that fabric and I have had my eye on it for a while. And then we went to the colour fabric. So Heather picked this up and said she really liked this. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh God, I never would buy that fabric. And I do like the fabric, but I would never pick it up and buy it for me. But it's got the black, it's got the bright colours, it's got the teals and purples, which apparently is a colour that suits everybody, apparently. And then it had the reds and the peachy pink that I can wear as well. And the thing that made it for me is it had the black contrast in it. So you can see it's got a strong black. And if I hold it up to my face now, hopefully you'll see what I mean when I hold it up. And I think, I mean, you might not be able to see it, but I can definitely, when I put it there, it just brightens up the whole look of me. So I got 2 meters of this, and I'm going to make a shirt with it. And this is an experiment, you know, I'm going with what the colours say, and I'm going to see how I feel in it. But the more I hold it up, the more I think, yeah, I like this. So I am going to make the Barra Studio, I can't remember what the shirt's called, but I've made it before, and I think that'd be really nice. Oversized shirt, something I can wear quite a lot with a pair of black leggings, will look gorgeous. So yeah, that is my purchase that I got, and they've got this in stock still, so I'll link it in there. It's just a really lovely viscose. I can't remember how much everything was. Haven't got the what's it called, receipt. Can't get my words out today. But yeah, I really like it, and it's the more I am holding it up, the more I love it. So yeah, that'd be interesting to see how my fabric purchases change. On the Sunday evening, I also went on Sam Sequin Girlie's virtual social, which I've got to say was absolutely fantastic. They've done a really good job of organising that, because it's not easy. We had breakout rooms, there was a raffle, it was really good. The sewing chat was really good, and I mean, I didn't get much sewing done, but it was really nice, and Becky was on it as well, and a couple of other ladies that I know. So yeah, it was really nice, and I got to tell them about my day, and the colours, and everyone was really interested in it. So yeah, that was a really nice Sunday. I had a very nice social Sunday all around sewing. But what that has meant this week is that it's really made me go, right, I need to look at my fabrics, because my fabrics are all wrong. I've got fabrics that I love, especially mustardy colours that are in my stash that I love, but I've not made up. And now it makes me think maybe that's because I don't like it against my skin. So I was really ruthless on Monday, and I went through my stash, and I got a massive stash of fabrics and put them on my D stash. Now there are still some fabrics on my D stash, and there are still some more to come, which I'm going to do next week, but I'm going to have to do it in batches, because the postman is going to hate me otherwise. So I've really de-stashed a lot of my fabrics, and a lot of the fabrics are lovely fabrics that I love, but they're just not my colour palette. I'm not going to make them up, and I really want to, now I've invested in this colour analysis, I want to make sure I use it, because we all know when we feel good in an item of clothing, it's amazing. And I think the one thing that I've been chatting a lot of people about, the reason why I love my Seasons of East dress, Summer in New York, the one with the Lady in the Lake fabric, is because that is blue and greens, strong contrast, which I think just makes me look really well. So I think that's why I love that make so much. So yeah, I really want to kind of embrace those colours, and yeah, it'll be interesting today what fabrics I buy based on my new colour analysis. So I'll be taking this with me today to make sure that I am not going against what's been recommended. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of de-stashing this week, so I haven't really done loads of sewing. The only thing that I have been doing this week is getting my Zadie finished, and it's pretty much nearly there. So it's a bit creased because it's waiting to have its bias binding, but here it is. Ooh. It's all done. I can't really try it on yet because it's not finished, but yeah, we've got the pockets here, and again, this is fabric I purchased before I had my colours done, but as you can see, this is definitely my colour palette because it's got the contrasting colours, the black in it. So yeah, I'm very excited to get this done, to see what it looks like. But I'm going to finish that off this weekend. The only thing I've got left to do is hem it and put the bias binding around it. It's going to be a bit of a short one this week because I'm conscious that Becky will be here in 7 minutes. As I said, we're heading off to Birmingham. I'll probably do a separate vlog on that. It's very exciting. I've got money burning a hole in my pocket from my D stash, so don't worry, all of you that have purchased from me, thank you, and your money will be used again on new fabric. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this very quick vlog. If you don't subscribe already, please click the subscribe button, and if you like it, please click the like button, and if you want to support my channel further, you can always buy me a Ko-fi on my Ko-fi account. So yeah, I'll link all the details in the show notes below, and I'll leave it there. I'll see you all soon. Happy sewing. Bye.